On newspaper headlines this morning, we'll be taking a look at the Punch newspaper. We'll also have Guardian newspaper, The Explainer, Echo News, and Alausa Alert. From Punch newspaper, JAMB reviews 379,000 UTME receipt results. A final audit of the results of the 379,775 candidates who say the rescheduled Unified Tertiary and Matriculation Examination is being conducted ahead of the final release of to the public on Thursday, which is today. The audit team includes officials from the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, civil society organizations, academics, and other independent observers. Terror threats. Senate Zulum demand swift action from Tinubu. The Senate and Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum on Wednesday urged President Bola Tinubu to take urgent measures against the renewed terrorist attacks in the northeast. Zulum advised the president to rely more on the professional judgment of the military rather than political voices in the fight against Boko Haram insurgents. The Senate on its part called for concerted action against the terrorists and also recommended the establishment of a military base in the Hong local government area of Adamawa State. Petrol price war closes nearly 5,000 fuel stations. Over 4,900 petrol retail outlet owners have shut down their businesses as thousands of independent marketers are currently scaling down operations. All dealers in the downstream sector have said. They attributed this to rising financial losses from unpredictable and volatile costs in the price of premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, sold by the Dangote Petroleum Refinery and PMS importers. Telcos battle 33 outages in May. Nigeria's telecommunications sector experienced 33 major network outages in May, driven by a surge in vandalism, fiber optic cable cuts, and persistent power shortages, according to data from Uptime, the Nigerian Communications Commission's major outage reporting portal. The report obtained on Wednesday showed that all four major operators, MTN, Airtel, Globalcom, and Nine Mobile, suffered service disruptions during the month. A bit of sports. Tottenham beat United to win first European title since 1984. Tottenham Hotspur clinched their first European trophy since 1984, defeating Manchester United 1-0 in the UEFA Europa League final held at San Mamés Stadium in Bilbao on Wednesday night. The decisive moment came in the 42nd minute when a cross by Spurs Papemata Sarr was deflected into the net by Manchester United's Luke Shaw, marking an own goal credited to Brennan Johnson for his involvement in the play. We move on to the Guardian newspaper. Lagos sanctions 580 nightclubs, restaurants over indoor smoking. The Lagos State government on Wednesday penalized 580 nightclubs and restaurants for breaching indoor smoking regulations in 2024 as part of its aggressive drive to promote public health and enforce safety standards across the state. Director General of the Lagos State Safety Commission, Mr. Lanre Mochala, disclosed this during the ongoing ministerial press briefing to mark the second year of the second term of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration. U.S. considers partnerships to expand healthcare services in Nigeria. The United States mission in Nigeria has said that strategic partnerships between its companies and Nigerian institutions can expand access to healthcare services, improve patient outcomes, reduce healthcare costs, and advance disease prevention and control. The commercial officer, U.S. mission in Nigeria, Blake Murray, who made the pledge in Abuja during the launch of Kasona Global Imaging Operations in Nigeria, observed that the U.S. mission in Nigeria is committed to deepening bilateral trade relations between the two countries. NRC repairs flooded rail track in Osogbo ahead of Salah operations. Determined to effect repair on a portion of the narrow gauge threatened by washout around Osogbo, Osun State, the Nigerian Railway Corporation (NRC) has deployed a team of engineers to the flooded area to repair the section. The site, located at kilometer 294, 12 poles in Osogbo, suffered a washout following heavy rainfall on Saturday. From the explainer, colleges of education to begin award of bachelor's degree. The federal government recently in Abuja said it had commenced the implementation of dual mandate policy in all federal colleges of education, following the earlier assent to the Federal Colleges of Education Act 2023 by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which empowers federal colleges of education to award Nigeria Certificate of Education (NCE) and Bachelor of Education (BEd) simultaneously. A statement by the Director of Press and Public Relations in the Federal Ministry of Education, Folashade Buriowo, which described the development as a significant milestone in Nigeria's teacher education reforms, added that the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, has described implementation of the policy as a bold and progressive step. From Echo News, Loricom repositions for greater impact. The Lagos State Law Reform Commission, Loricom, has reaffirmed its commitment to transformative legal reform and institutional innovation with the successful hosting of a workshop titled Mindset for Transformational Changes, fulfilling the mission of the Lagos State Law Reform Commission. The workshop, which was held recently in Abuja, Ikeja, brought together all staff of the Commission to explore new approaches to fulfilling its mandate under the Lagos State Government's Themes Plus agenda, particularly the pillar on security and governance. We'll take the last one from Alausa Alert. To curb predatory practices, Lagos tightens oversight on money lending operations. As digital loan apps and informal lending outfits continue to multiply across Nigeria, the Lagos State Government is intensifying efforts to regulate money lending practices and protect residents from exploitative schemes. In an interview with Alausa Alert newspaper, the Permanent Secretary of the Lagos State Ministry of Home Affairs, Mr. Adewumi Bolahan Ogunsanya, emphasized the ministry's role in ensuring legal compliance and promoting responsible lending in the state. Well, that's it. You can pick up a copy of any of the dailies that go online to read more. Also, interact with us via our social media platforms on X, Lagos Traffic 961, on Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Traffic Radio 961, and follow me across social media at Dele Agadumo.
Message is brought to you by Mike Frost at Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Obey the rules and regulations of the road for your own safety. Know the drive like say you get extra life for house. If you go, you don't go be that. But people know if see you again be that. Why you dey follow one way when you day on call and you know say you don't drink beer before? Save your life, take a easy. Obey traffic laws, know the rules, follow the rules, and the rules to protect you. Know the rules, follow the rules, the rules to protect you. You better make it late than make you late. Life no break laws.
You're listening to Lagos Traffic Radio, 96.1 FM.
Everyone, this is Tony Adebola. I'm an entrepreneur and a motorcycle enthusiast. Keep listening to Your Side Mirror on Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. It simply rocks.
Attention, people of Lagos, business owners and entrepreneurs. It's time to make it red and rosy for your pockets from the month of May 2025. This May 2025, let's make your brand shine with unbelievable advertising deals as Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM is calling on you to take advantage of our mouth-watering advertising deals to get your business in the spotlight with premium advert placements that reach thousands daily. Special media packages include guest interviews, news coverage, news mention, brand mention, and hypes. Program sponsorship that keep your name in their minds, all at mouth-watering discounted prices. Whether you're a startup or an established brand, we've got a package for you. Starting this May, let's project your brand without breaking the bank. For bookings and advert placements, call Dari on 0803-350-1131 or Bumi on 0802-058-1249. Don't miss this opportunity to make your brand known to millions of Lagosians at pocket-friendly rates. Advertise with Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, your moving Lagos forward station.
Watch your language. I take offense at your tone and your choice of words.
Lagos and drama.
Wetin we no go see for Lagos?
Fisticuffs.
I'm not the author.
Postulations and big manism.
You are talking to me like that. You have no rest. Hey!
Catch all the drama every Thursday at 12:15 p.m. on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
With repeat episodes on Sundays at 6:15 p.m.
For comments and inquiries, please call or text us on 0812-111-8892 or 0803-350-1131. In Transit is a behavior modification media production.
Don't you, baby? I only hit the curve.
Yes. We're giving you some help this morning as we move along. This great Thursday morning, song by Post Malone and Morgan Wallen. A beautiful song indeed that took the charts sometime last year. And I can tell you it's a very, very good one indeed. Let's get back to the roads right now to let you in on how you can navigate from one location to the other. Yeah, most of the areas around these corridors still looking good. Ikeja, even Awolowo Way, a little bit busy at the alternating points, but no major worries driving through those corridors. Still looking pretty good for a day like this one. If you're making the journey to the island, it's also good. Yes, if you want to connect the Third Milan Bridge, it's a good drive all the way. No major worries driving through those corridors. And we can tell you, it's also good too if you are navigating through Ikorodu Road at this time. Ojota is free except for the connecting points from one location to the other, but no major worries driving through those corridors. Let's celebrate you. It's birthday profile time on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Adetun Ibilola Pupola is celebrating. If you're wondering who she is the general manager of the Lagos State Parks and Gardens. That's last park. Big shout out going out to you on this day. All right, happy birthday. Wish you the very, very best. Emmanuel Chibweze Nwaloka is also celebrating. Happy birthday to you. Celebrating today as well is Kolitola Barnabas. Today's your day too. Happy birthday to you. Atinuke Adigun, we wish you the very best of this day. Koya Dusumu is of SHS alumni. Big shout out going out to you on this wonderful day. Pastor Mrs. Bemi Akinsomiro is celebrating. Your wife to Tol Jide, who is our roving reporter, and of course we're celebrating you on national radio this morning. Pastor Mrs. Bemi Akinsomiro, we wish you the very, very best, and we pray that God will continue to supply all your needs from time to time, and He'll be there for you in trying times. All right, a big shout out going out to you, Pastor Bemi Akinsomiro. All right, celebrating today as well is Ayo Muniz, who is former staff with Lagos Traffic Radio, now based in Canada. Today is his day too, and we wish him well. Kemi is also celebrating on this day. We're talking about Kemi Kolewo. A big shout out to you, Double K. I understand you are the national coordinator, Concerned Parents and Educators Initiative. Big shout out going out to you, Kemi Kolewo. Sheson Ismail Fijabi is former Director, Admin and Human Resource with the Lagos State Government. Fijabi, happy birthday to you. Olushanu Awiyo is also celebrating, often referred to as up chair of the Taliban's. Big shout out going out to you too on this wonderful day. Mrs. Folakemi Opasonya is also celebrating. Wish you the very, very best of this day. Mr. Fola Tinubu is a great friend of the house. He's Managing Director and Chief Executive of Primero Transport Services Limited. All right, Fola Tinubu, a big shout out going out to you, the entire family. We're celebrating you on this wonderful day. I will pray that God will continue to be with you too. Oluwatosi Okezie is celebrating, and I understand you are with Hydron Homes and Properties. All right then, a big shout out going out to you. Ololade Kazim Ogunbanjo is also celebrating, a barrister at law, and I understand you work with you. Odusonya Okpayemi Rashid belongs to Zone 23 in Ekpe, and celebrating today as well is that's Rilaye Oluwabukola Folashade, who is of Zone 35 in Ogolonto. A happy birthday to Olayemi, who is also celebrating today as well. That's Olayemi Olayiwola Jubril of Zone 33, Ogolonto. And last but not the least is Adeniro Rebecca Olamide, who's of Zone 33 in Ogolonto as well. Okay then, so let's celebrate all of you. Let's do the jiggy for you and get to the dance floor to say thank God for your life, for seeing another 365 days. It's not because of your might. Of course, it's because of God. All right, so let's give praise to Him right now.